Hello, I'm Alice Scapp, founder of Haven of Hope International, and I am here with Kathy Trentini de Guevara, who is our Bolivia Youth Development Director. She's at our flagship orphanage down there. Hello. And so 4 of our pillars of purpose are rescue, love, restore, and equip. Now that's our goal for every child that comes through the doors. And one of the ways that we do our equipping is through education. And private school has been a huge necessity for what we need for these kids. Tell us a little bit why we need private school.
Well, the public schools have taken a turn where it's really difficult to get personalized attention from the teachers. And a lot of our kids come to the home having lived through negligence, so they're not always up to par with the kids in their grade level. And so you have that, and then you have large classroom sizes, teachers who are unapproachable, and it just doesn't measure up for success.
Well, and our Futures of Hope program, that's why we look for monthly sponsors, because we've had kids come in that were like 10, 11 years old, never been to school.
Yes, we have.
And so not only do you need the private education, but you do also need to have tutors, and that's additional staff that is needed, additional attention. But it's so important to get a good, solid education.
Absolutely.
And teachers who are invested in seeing you succeed. Did you see that in the public school?
No. There isn't much room for that in the public school. I mean, even a well-meaning teacher just really doesn't have the space and the tools and the resources that are necessary to really help a child who has fallen behind his peers or has come in at a disadvantage in regards to their peers.
Yeah. Well, what we have seen too last year in the private school education is the kids' grades are improving.
Yes.
There's a better teacher to student ratio. The curriculum is even better.
Absolutely.
And so about what does it run for a student for private education per year?
To cover the cost of private education for a year is approximately $1,000 per student.
That's
so
amazing.
For the entire year, $1,000 will help that child get a private Christian education that lines up with the values that we are instilling on campus at Haven of Hope, and helps the teachers be speaking the same language as the staff.
So important.
And they're open to us going in and sharing the knowledge that we've learned through the trauma-informed care trainings with the teachers, so that our children would be getting that optimal care both at home and in school.
That's awesome. And Angela Bryan, who heads up our trauma-informed care training, that's actually her job in the Atlanta School District. She goes in and teaches the teachers how to de-escalate these children, and so now she's actually offering that to the school in Bolivia.
And it really is so important because one of the things Angela will teach you, children are still pretty pliable, they're still pretty open to new ideas, but sometimes we as adults are set in our ways. So a lot of times we need the training even more than the kids. Yes.
But it is important because that one child could disrupt the entire classroom and the whole, and so if they've learned as well. And so, that's one of the things that we really want to try and do is work with the local community that is working with the children and creating that environment for children to thrive, because our goal at the end of the day is to set a new standard in orphan care, and through the rescuing, loving, restoring, and equipping, that's our goal to do. And so we just look forward to people getting involved with us, and you can become a Futures of Hope sponsor by checking out our website at havenofhopeintl.org.